Bernie Sanders plays dumb as it's revealed Russians actually promoted his campaign by celeb Marius for YesI'mRight.com. Old crone Bernie Sanders has crawled out of the hole he's been hiding to trot out more of the left's Russia narrative. If you've been watching the news over the past 2 years, you'd know that everything bad that occurs in the world and in your life is the fault of the Russians. Yes, there's nothing those dastardly Soviets aren't capable of in the current year. Being the good Samaritan he is, Bernie went and has taken to the airwaves to ensure that folks are aware of the new Red Menace. As reported at the Daily Mail, the self-described democratic socialist that gave Hillary a run for her money in the 2016 primaries was forced to admit that the Russians he's been fear-mongering about actually helped his campaign. While being interviewed on Vermont Public Radio, the socialist Sanders took questions about the presidential election that he was so close to participating in. One astute listener gave it to him straight, asking about the boost he received from the Russians he's been saying got Trump in the White House. If he was aware that Russians were trying to promote him and divide Democrats against Mrs. Clinton, God forbid, right? Why did he not communicate this to his supporters? The host asked him, reading a query submitted by a listener. Sanders pleaded ignorance, saying, "I did not know that Russian bots were promoting my campaign." Right, sure you didn't, despite the incredible amount of visibility you were getting across the spectrum, which is with such a tiny campaign. But of course, you're definitely sure that Trump was assisted. Russian bots were not promoting my campaign. What we found out is that in April and May, it appeared that there were lots of strange things happening, attacking Hillary Clinton, he added. Why don't you just come clean, Bernie, and say you were paid off by Hillary to run against her as a ploy, like just a joke. He was going to be paid off anyway. Come on, give it a rest. According to the left's patron saint, Robert Mueller, yeah. And a couple of rhinos, I would add to that. Russia did, in fact, mobilize internet trolls to give a lift to Sanders' campaign, which is hardly surprising, given Hillary's saber-rattling and fierce anti-Russian rhetoric. Yeah, even though she was collecting all the money from them and giving 20% of the uranium. But let's not talk about that, right? Sanders downplayed the revelations, however, saying that the Russian-controlled social media accounts may have tried to assist his cause, but they didn't actually support his message. Really. This was not supporting me any more than they were supporting groups like Black Lives Matter that are fighting for social justice, said Sanders. Give it a rest. That's why you're never going to get elected into office, because of this crap that you're spewing. Trust me, that's not what they are doing, he said. They were trying to cause division. Yeah? And what are the Democrats doing now by attacking the sitting president? Causing division? You know, they blame the other people for doing exactly what they are doing. You see what I'm saying? It's sickening. People see through all of this. But we didn't know early on, he added, it really seems like he can't help make up his mind what role the Soviets played in his campaign. The senile old grouch should go away already and preferably take Hillary with him. The man is a stain on the Senate and has no business being a light year away from Congress, much less the presidency. Yeah, that's right. I totally agree with that statement. Unbelievable. So discord. Yeah, and what are you guys doing? Sowing discord, going against our sitting president who was elected through thick and thin with your shenanigans. You were just a front guy for Hillary Clinton. You knew you were going to be paid off. What a crock. What a crock. Now, I'm starting to see what's going on. It takes a little while because they're very devious. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.